Hey, well, why do I keep saying today? This evening we are continuing and we are on game 2. Yeah, that is true. Today we get a new president. Election day football. Election day football. Election. Jeez. Pick the jerseys I want. Give these jerseys. Give them white. And let's get this thing started, dudes. Let's go. Game 2 as the series starts now. She's not even replying back. I think she got scared. Get my foot massager. My feet hurt. So, I think some of you know that I live in Cleveland, and this past Sunday was a sad day. Shut up, dogs. What? Angus. What on the internet?
I'm Larry Ridley.
I think some people know. Justin does.
Team to victory. It's the Cowboys going up against the Vikings. With that, we'll send you up to Minneapolis with our broadcasters, Brandon
You say that. What do you mean?
All right, Larry, it's one of the new jewels of the NFL, no doubt, as you get a look inside U.S. Bank Stadium here in Minneapolis. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everybody. I'm Brandon Gordon.
I gotta tell everyone where I live. I gotta tell everyone where I live. Everyone that watches the video, I'm gonna give you my full address. My phone number, email, everything. You guys can have it all.
Can run it, can catch it. I can't wait to get this one started.
Everything. I'll even give the Gaming Hammers address out.
Here's Blair Walsh now about ready to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Dallas is fierce. Shut up, it's just me. Bark at nothing. I can't even put my foot massager down.
Following their Week 9 win over Cleveland, here they come on offense led by Dak Prescott.
Yeah, my feet hurt.
The Dak attack, you saw it firsthand. He continues to be impressive.
And when you talk to the people in the Dallas organization, they'll tell you that the defensive guys really locked in on him early.
What?
They thought that, hey, we got a rookie when we're going through drills. We can get a lot of interceptions, a lot of plays.
My sister got it from my mom for Christmas.
And he realized after the second practice, we're not making many plays on the ball. This kid.
And I decided to steal it since I had to steal it because I got some bad feet.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brandon, I can run numbers at you all day long about Ezekiel Elliott and against the Browns, 18 carries, 92 yards, 2 touchdowns. But to me, when you watch him play, it's the totality of what he does, whether he has the ball or doesn't.
Well, you mentioned the numbers. He was happy to be back.
Dallas is running down the field right now.
State Buckeye. Big numbers, 2 scores. What a rookie season now. 891 in the yardage category so far.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there.
Get him.
The first down.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. And the quarterback, he's got some big threats at wideout.
And they seem to get bigger all the time, don't they, Brandon? Every time I look out and watch a game, we're getting these bigger, more athletic, acrobatic receivers. We have some today.
There's dunking contest in 2K16.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
How come I never got in one?
Now Prescott going right side. He has one. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Quickly now a look at the defensive starters for Minnesota.
Linval Joseph is in a hurry to get his name mentioned as one of the top defensive tackles in the game. I think he's accomplishing his goal.
Oh, you are?
So 3rd and 5, 3rd and medium here.
Stop him on 35.
Here's Prescott. And he
Got him.
overshot him there. It's
Now I
out
can
of
start
bounds,
scoring like crazy.
incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Kick the ball. There you go.
And
Touchback.
this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And we get a look at Minnesota and Sam Bradford. The Vikings started so hot this year, now in a little bit of a downward spiral. And that loss last week, Bradford a touchdown and interception, 273 yards.
It tells you how well their defense has played all year because it's really picked things up for their offense. It's struggled. A lot of it hurt early, so they don't have his big playability out of the backfield. Trying to get it out to the receivers has been difficult. Sam Bradford is still trying to acclimate and now has a new offensive coordinator.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The starters now on offense, and Stephon Diggs, our first chance to see him today.
Brandon, remember we had this conversation about how highly recruited he was in high school. Didn't quite live up to it in college due to some injuries, but boy, has he hit the NFL like a bomb. Stephon Diggs,
Go get a 1st and 10 with this pass play.
Runner who can go the distance.
Now Bradford on 2nd down.
Yes, sir.
And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he's brought down. He goes
Oh, if you guys are enjoying the videos so far, please like and subscribe, as it helps you know when I go live and when my new videos come out.
A guy that you can line up anywhere,
No,
in the slot,
not that,
line,
Brendan.
in tight, doesn't really
And I'm in a
matter
chat party with a
because he has
gaming
such
hammer. If you
great
don't know
skills,
him,
you want to utilize
I
him.
suggest that you look him up right now.
Offense.
And I mean right now at this very moment, look him up right now because he has some awesome content. No, don't tell the viewers that.
And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Oh yeah, that is true. I'm sorry if he's carrying you.
And in week 9 he didn't do much. 7 carries, 8 yards.
I think some of you get scared up by him.
They're
all trying to make up for the absence of Adrian Peterson.
But no, really, if you guys are enjoying the video so far, please leave a like and please do subscribe as well.
Yet again, I think for them, call the plays that work best for each one of them. Almost 3
So?
different game plans for each one of the backs.
It's been 9
Each of them
minutes
they do
in.
well.
First carry of the game here for Matt Asiata.
Huh?
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Because I'm talking to
And
you.
now the defense for Dallas.
Sean Lee is a linebacker with an exciting mix of tackling ability and coverage skills.
Byron Jones.
See if they stay
2nd
on the
and
ground
8.
for
That could
2nd
change
down.
it in a blink of an eye.
2nd down, Bradford. Over the middle.
I told you it would change.
And he gets it
A
inside
2nd and
the
8 to a
10.
1st and 10. I'm in touchdown
18
territory.
yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow. a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Where the kids can't get it.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Oh, that was almost an interception.
And it's third down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands.
Don't worry, guys. We will freaking score right now.
But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to.
I didn't score a touchdown, that's what. I'm faking it.
Fourth down, the Vikings send out Blair Walsh to try the field goal here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker.
Pass,
he looks
pass,
like
pass.
He's gonna throw it. His pass caught at the 4.
Got it.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kyle Rudolph.
I got the touchdown.
Touchdown. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. And the fake field goal works to perfection. You don't see it often, and they caught him by surprise.
And how about the guts to call it in that situation? Think you're going to get an easy 3? Instead, you turn it into 6.
Blair Walsh on to attempt the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Nice. We are winning, guys. Hit that subscribe button for every point I get.
And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh.
For every score I get.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee. And that's at the 25. The Minnesota defense, we watch them get set to roll. They're just hoping for more of the same. Last time they forced the punt that led to a score.
They flipped the field, essentially, and that's what you want to do as a defense. Make sure that you put your offense in a great position to run their offense and put the ball in the end zone. That's exactly what they accomplished.
They accomplished that last time. What will they
I would like to say this game is brought to you by Zachman 2020 and the Dr. Pepper.
That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play.
And also Jimmy Jones.
They'll look to throw. And this one caught by Des Bryant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Jimmy Jones.
That was a nicely run slant route.
What?
What the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going up.
I think I might have to make it myself.
And then breaks it off, usually after about
What, they can sue me?
steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now
Why?
what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
I know, I'm just trying to have some fun.
Time by Elliott. 51 yards on the ground. Well, every quarterback, especially a rookie quarterback, loves to have plays like that from a guy running the ball.
Takes a lot of pressure off the youngster, doesn't it? He doesn't have to throw the ball in bad situations. Just turns around, hands it to his big horse.
A lot of people do it.
We've seen rookie quarterbacks ride great runners right into the playoffs.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8.
What?
Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
I should.
They'll set up a throw. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
After all the
It's okay, these guys are only getting a field goal. I don't care.
Like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. A big time drought.
I don't care.
To throw. And
Crap.
Beasley's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cole Beasley, a 9-yard
Tie ball game
touchdown
already.
grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to
Get
do
the ball.
because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Time for another touchdown, shall we?
Now out comes Minnesota. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
Oh, I got sacked.
And down he goes. Anthony Hitchens
No.
in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean.
What, inside the
but in
paint?
that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
You know, so much talk about Dallas's offense starting out 7-1, and rightfully so, but this defense, they've been good too.
And there was plenty of angst in the offseason heading into
too.
2016 about that defense. Who was going to rush the passer? Who could cover downfield? A lot of people thought Dallas's defense was going to be their weak link. They're only giving up 17.5 points per game at this stage of the year.
McKinnon. Oh, nice move. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Second down following the run.
Let's go get another touchdown.
Today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along.
What is that?
Control the clock, you control the ball. And that way, you often control the game.
3rd down now following the
Who's
run.
calling?
This drive is turning into an extended
Unknown
one,
name.
and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy.
Are you watching a movie?
Is putting some damage on the defense. So after
Brendan?
a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up.
Are you watching a movie?
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football.
I'm too lazy to pick up the phone.
1st and 10. Now McKinnon. Oh, look at that.
Your voice is not being shared, is it?
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense.
What?
And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time.
It was?
But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature.
You better be.
Make sure you don't get hurt.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Oh, it's on the defense.
And you as a former defender should know that the referees are watching this closely, defensive holding.
They watch it awfully closely. I sure wish they'd let it be 5.5 yards like they do for the offensive guys. But in this case, they were strict with the rule.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him 9 on the play,
Oh.
and that'll make it 2nd and short.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but they have that kind of courage.
First down on the way.
In the middle of the field and become dependable.
Touchdown, no.
And move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Dang it.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Whenever I go to a team's practice facility and watch them work, I love to watch the defensive guys in what they call pursuit drills. The ball goes either towards them or away from them. How fast will they respond? On this play, the defensive end responded better than anyone and made a really nice play.
Oh, long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. On 3rd down, Bradford. He's got the connection.
No,
And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain.
God dang.
13 catches for Diggs in Week 9. First time he's topped double digits in receptions in his short 2-year career.
He did go for 80 yards, and I think
I
that's
missed
going to
it.
be an interesting deal for Minnesota going forward because with the offensive line hurting and in flux a little bit, they want to throw those quick passes out to the receivers on the perimeter and hope they can break tackles and make big plays downfield.
Oh, I already did.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target.
I accidentally moved him to the right. Get him.
With that effort.
Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time.
I was about to say, that was going to be a first down.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Stuff him. Get.
Now Prescott. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Isn't it funny, partner, how when a veteran player doesn't have a big game statistically, people start to wonder if he slowed down.
A 10-minute reminder, please subscribe. If you really are enjoying this video, please do subscribe and leave it a thumbs up.
Yeah, 134 yards and a touchdown. That more than doubled his previous season high in receiving yards.
And you know one other nice fun fact about him? If I had stayed in Elizabethton, Tennessee, I would have played for his grandfather, the local legend at Elizabethton High School.
How about that? And both volunteers. Here's Prescott. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Still in search of the first down after that last completion.
Watch the game.
Simple slant route.
Football's on, Will.
Really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put
Man,
it right
get
on
that
him
ball out of
on
his
the
hands. You
inside.
can't.
Good enough for the first. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers,
He is a Jimmy John sandwich right now.
The evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handed to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field.
Hang on. Broadcast settings. Advanced settings. Oh, good.
Have your choices of where to
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. The game is now
Second and
resumed.
10 here.
Are you watching Man vs. Food?
He rifles one that's intercepted.
What?
Picked off by Harrison Smith. And this one will be returned
You are.
to right around the 38-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight
Are
spot.
the ball back in our possession?
Or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
To throw, Bradford. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Oh, that's a
And
face.
certainly
Oh, I
some style
forcefully did
points
that
there on
face
the
mask.
spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender.
Gotcha.
You're trying so
Gotcha.
hard to make a play. The way that
Got
these
them.
offensive guys can move around. Sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
Here's McKinnon. Room here to run. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard
set up
line.
an Undertaker.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Some
Are you
runs
watching
blocked so
YouTube?
well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line.
Is that on
create
YouTube, Brendan?
space up front. Really well done.
But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
But we always talk
The
about
gaming
down and
hammer is
distance
not
allowing
very,
offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your
responsive
playbook's
to
wide
his
open. You can run just
subscribers.
about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his
I'm just
sheet,
kidding, he is.
sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he showcases the spin, a pretty good gain before
2
he's
minute
taken
warning.
down. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it 2nd down. And time for us to take a break here in the booth. More from Minneapolis after this. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. So this brings up a 2nd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Oh, that was
9
not calling
yards on the
timeout.
play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Not too many more ideal
Some people would think that Dallas would call
in order to
timeout.
try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
They come up in an offset eye. Bradford. He
Oh!
hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Gotta be kidding me.
2nd down now after the incompletion. Throwing again. Bradford on 2nd and 10. Finding time. Throwing right, and that's complete.
Oh, yeah.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play.
Touchdown City. No.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense.
Of course they would.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
See if I can get him with another fade.
Timeout, the defense back out onto the field. Now Blair
I mean, I
Walsh
could,
for the Viking
but it's
field
risky
goal.
though.
From the right. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw.
Got him.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown,
Nice.
Minnesota. Kyle Rudolph with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are able to strike
Gonna get him with
for
another
6. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Jeez,
And the
that
decision to
returner
bring
is
it out, a
freaking
good one,
monster.
as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Partner, we're about halfway through the NFL season now, and I'm thinking for the second half, look at the NFC North and keep an eye on Detroit trying to make a move in that division.
Oh, that's interesting. Who else do you have your eye on?
Well, I'm also taking a look at the NFC South, and we thought Atlanta would run away from it from the early part of the season, but keep a hard eye on New Orleans. They have been hot, have won 4 out of the last 5, but let's face it, the story the whole league is watching is in Dallas, in Big D, where Dak Prescott's been incredible as a rookie quarterback, but Tony Romo's getting healthy. Will they make the move back to
that's
Romo
out.
before the year is out?
That's out. Can I challenge? No.
He's such
The replay official controls reviews in the last 2 minutes.
a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
A dump off to Elliott. And he's brought down. They give him 15 more, and it's another 1st down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
No.
And pops free.
Yes.
The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Help me out, partner. Was that incomplete?
That was on a deep ball to Dez.
And that's a surprise. The way he attacks the football in the air, it's always surprising to me when he doesn't complete a pass like that.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And he's brought down.
What?
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
You say
And
what?
with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
What do you say?
Now Prescott. And that'll be
You said something before you
incomplete
got on
with
the
just
mic.
6 seconds left on the clock.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that
someone
one,
winning?
but that's the exact right throw. Either your
Is someone
receiver
winning?
gets
Who's
it
winning?
or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the lead slims to 5 now at 15-10. So a field goal here, they're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second.
Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys, but they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here.
You better be kidding.
First half of play.
Brendan.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our
sounds like you are.
I'm Larry Ridley. The Vikings right now are doing a good job protecting their house. The
Wait, what are they
Cowboys, on
doing?
the other hand,
No!
want to quiet this crowd and turn things around. All right, let's get it going. Here's
Now,
the
you
first
do know I
half
don't need to
highlights.
hear that, right? Right?
Vikings with the football early in the first. Bradford's got the completion from the gun, and he'll end up picking up 18
Boy, does your
yards
brother
on the
mind?
play. Vikings later on the drive, and he capped off the long drive with a touchdown. Vikings up by a touchdown. Cowboys now on 3rd and 8. Prescott's going to thread the needle here, and this play will go for 6.
Does he knock on the door?
Oh,
Oh, man, I feel bad for Nick.
Picked off. Smithson's happy to come away with the pick, ending the drive. Offense out now following the interception, and he capped off the long drive with the TD. The lead now at 8.
Poor Nick.
That'll do it for us here at EA Sports Studios. Let's get back out to Brandon and Charles for the call of the second half. Brandon.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. To return, here comes Marcus Sherrills. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. The defense for the Cowboys getting set to go. They are down on the scoreboard as we begin the second half and looking to avoid a bigger deficit.
And I could just
Hang on,
hear
guys.
the coaches.
Delay time. Keep messing with his phone cover. His phone case. It's a two-piece phone case. It has a rubber grenade grip. It's for the LG Leon. There we go. The grenade grip. You can like take it apart, and you could use the colored part of it too.
Guys, first 5 minutes. First series of the second half. Offense or defense, you got to set the tone.
They'll try to
So
set
yeah,
that
it's a
tone
cool
here.
case though. I like it.
And he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Well, that's the desired outcome coming out here in the second half of being able to run the football.
And the case also has a kickstand, whatever it is. It has some sort of stand that if you like want to watch a video, you can like stand the phone up sideways and watch any videos and stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Grind their opponents into submission. Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
No yardage.
Okay. Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul
Oh,
it in
yeah,
and took it
headache.
the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
And on third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
Catch the ball.
Into a double team.
Oh, I got
It's
picked.
intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe
See
a
this.
second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent
That should
of
be
running out the
incomplete.
wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that
Has
one.
that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't.
He didn't go down. He's not going down. You gotta be kidding.
Glass ahead of Cowboys have retaken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful
You gotta
catch
be kidding
and
me.
completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And they'll get set here looking for the two-point conversion.
Come on, let's go! Brian 38! Brian 38!
Are they going for it?
They'll try and throw for it. And
You
he's
heard
gonna
that.
be taken down. It's a sack, and they
Brendan?
fail on the try for 2. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation
We're
to
at 38.
situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
The Vikings
So it's only a
now
1-point
heading
lead.
out to take over.
Score a
And following
touchdown,
the
I got.
interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now.
I got tons of time to do
For
something.
every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Well, we've got a second. Let's discuss what our crew was talking about before the game. Best quarterback so far in the league. Some thought Dak Prescott. Some thought Matt Ryan. There were a few Matthew Stafford picks in there. What do you think?
There were some pitch battles going on, weren't there? I'm just glad that they calmed down so we could actually do this game. But I think Matt Ryan, with great help from Julio Jones, has to be one of the top guys to discuss. You mentioned Dak.
Didn't know.
Ezekiel Elliott powering Dallas, and Matthew Stafford does not get enough attention. If Detroit keeps winning, he'll be in that race. The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Now Bradford on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a third down. And if they want to keep this drive alive, they'll need 8 yards here on third down.
Here we go now. Blue 45.
On third down, Bradford. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run. Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack.
I'm sorry if I'm not talking. I'm just trying to concentrate on getting a touchdown.
Receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
Bradford now. Quick throw, that's complete.
Making progress, guys.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the...
And he
Nice.
scored. Touchdown.
They just pushed me in.
Stephon Diggs from 10 yards out. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to the...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker.
Pass.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I'll take that.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Here's Prescott. And Bryant's got it over the middle.
Crap.
And he's brought down. 12 yards on the pickup, and the Cowboys are going to get a first down. And he was able to find a very soft spot in that zone coverage.
I love that term, Brandon. That soft spot where you find the open area, set up, and catch the football before the hard collision comes afterwards.
Was Man vs. Food on YouTube?
Back to throw now on first down. Got a man over the middle.
What?
It's Williams. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Oh, yeah.
3 yards to go on second down.
Yeah, I'm probably going to watch that on YouTube.
They come out here in the eye. On second down, Elliott. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
What are you watching?
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to take
Flag.
this one up only
It
to
better be
about
on
the
them.
44-yard line.
Holding offense.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play.
Come on, let's go. Brand 38.
Now a play fake here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Well, Charles, one thing that had you and I chuckling after week 9 was Marquette King, the Raiders punter.
Tell the truth, you weren't chuckling, you were cracking up.
I was cracking up, doing a little dance, and after the game he said he was trying to imitate that Von Miller dance in the Madden commercial.
Yeah, he said, hey, you know, got to get your own do, right? And make sure it goes viral, and indeed it did.
And then he started riding the
What are you
pony
doing?
at the end there.
He's doing it all, but you're running the football for the Oakland Raiders.
Now Prescott. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up fourth down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Boomer the cat.
Just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes
That cat still alive, Boomer?
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
Nice pass.
The defense making some changes.
What?
Wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. They run it with
McKinnon.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football.
Wait, what?
You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Offense in a little bit of a bind here. 9 yards to go on 3rd down.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't get caught.
3rd down. And complete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Your voice is not being shared, is it?
Do I go out of bounds? Do I put my head down and try and gain additional yardage? In this situation, I probably would have put my head down and just tried to get upfield. Going out of bounds did them no good, and they lost additional yardage.
Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
3rd and long for Bradford. And this is
no.
Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
He missed all of last year with a torn ACL and MCL, but it's so good to see Orlando Scandrick back on the field and making plays. Another interception for him.
They go play action here on first down. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. That goes for a gain of 31. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
This is a scary game now.
Right. I don't think the coordinator is looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play.
Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Plug in my mom's tablet. I'll be right back. What is up, everyone? I'm back.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down.
Not on YouTube.
Throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things in offense.
What channel?
Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the
I know, but what
10.
channel?
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Here's Prescott. He's got time in the pocket. This will be caught at about the 5. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and goal.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They'll come out in the pistol. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get nothing out of that one. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it third and goal.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win
stop him on this last play.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that line?
That is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jeff Swain.
This play clock is rigged.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's getting off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
They'll give it to him right up.
He's winning.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Offense comes to the line now,
Wow.
1st and 10.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Throwing again. Bradford on 2nd and 10.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion. But that was pretty nice to watch if you like a defense's perspective, because they understood where the first down line was as much as the offensive guys did. Did not give up any more ground, and when the ball was thrown, reacted really well and swatted it away. One of the advantages of zone defense, you never take your eyes off the quarterback, and when he reacts, you do exactly the same and go get the ball.
Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And out will come the offense as they take over. And out now come the Cowboys. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
Yes, man.
Escape, and he goes down. Brian Robinson in there to get him for a loss of 5. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets it to
Oh
the
my God, this is a
34.
scary
Good
game.
enough for the first. That one good for 16, and the drive will
They're not
continue.
really until game
Fresh
2 of
set
the
downs
series.
here. And at his size,
Oh,
he's a smaller
one. What
back.
if they
He can
win?
get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him.
Oh.
I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field. The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 1 yard
Nice.
official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike.
Sack, man.
To escape, and he goes down.
I'll take that.
First-time Pro Bowler from a season ago, Anthony Barr. In there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down.
You're faking, I know it.
Blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit.
No, they're not faking at all.
Right
Oh.
back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes...
This is my only broadcast for tonight, guys, just to let you know.
And now out comes Minnesota. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now.
I gotta
They
wait.
have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Even score late in the 4th. Let's see if the defense can play within themselves, not give up the big play and contain, and keep this knotted up. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Call it no.
Well, he didn't make make headway on that one. He's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
You go on to Netflix. Oh, that guy almost blocked my punt.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
2-minute warning. I bet Nick is so mad right now.
In possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
The game.
Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't.
What, his game?
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They'll run it now. Here's Dunn.
Get him.
And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to the guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
If I could stop them in like a minute, not a minute, in like a few seconds.
Now Prescott. It's caught on the right side. Williams.
Jeez, what is that?
Here we're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just
stop, that's me, you dumb dogs.
Here in the final stages.
Angus.
Down carry by Elliott. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Now whistles coming in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's inside the 30. A big play here for the Cowboys. 42 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there.
No.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year and the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
Just when you run on a first down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. So the field goal unit is on. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Yeah.
Another carry for the rookie Elliott. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final. Another timeout called by the Vikings now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So it all comes down to the foot of Dan Bailey.
Miss it.
And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization.
I got no chance whether I need a Hail Mary or not.
You have kicking the ball. Would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
One last shot now for Bradford. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Man, this stadium hates it now. Alright, that's game 2 of the series, tied up at 1-1.
However, we were treated to spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us
So
down
really,
to the last
it really
play.
doesn't
We're
affect
still-
me because
you're wondering,
now
could
we
it
got
happen?
3 more games.
Possibly,
Well,
even though we both knew
it
was a
really
long
doesn't
shot.
matter now because I feel like I'm gonna win the next game of the series. So, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe as well. Brendan, I think you're gonna scare off my subscribers. So really, if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, and please subscribe as well, as it helps you the most instead of me.
So that'll do it.
So
For
please
my
subscribe,
partner,
really.
Charles Davis and
Please
the
do.
best darn crew in the
It'll
industry.
mean a
I'm
lot to
Brandon
me.
Gaudin.
It'll
This
make
has
my
been a
day a whole lot
presentation
better if
of
you
the
were to
NFL
subscribe.
on EA
Thank you guys,
Sports.
and thank you for watching.
From Minneapolis, good night, everybody.